I thought I'd provide an update on life with the Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro as of the 8th of March 2024. I purchased the bike in November 2022, so as at the end of February it's about 15 months old. It's only covered just over 2,000 miles in that time. This winter has been very wet and miserable, so I've not done as many winter miles on it as I had hoped. So let's start with the negatives about the bike. Vibrations. This isn't a fault as such, it's just the nature of the engine, and I'd certainly recommend an extended test ride with some fast dual carriageway or motorway use to decide whether it's something that bothers you. I don't have a big problem with the vibrations, but they are there. I find it only becomes quite noticeable at speeds over 70 miles per hour, and only really bothers me at sustained speeds of over 80 miles per hour. But this can be mitigated by using the excellent cruise control, which allows you to relax your grip on the throttle when cruising. But if you want a super smooth ride, this isn't really the bike for you. Better to buy a Japanese inline 4 instead. So on to actual faults that I've had on my particular bike. When I took delivery of the bike, the Bluetooth module wouldn't work, so I couldn't access the Triumph app, which meant I couldn't use the on-screen navigation, which works via an app on your phone. It turned out that this was because the bike chassis number hadn't been entered correctly into the unit. This is something that the dealer is meant to do when the bike is PDI'd and set up. This problem was corrected at the first 600 mile service, and it has worked perfectly ever since. Other problems I've had with the bike is with the engine cutting out. Looking on the internet, this doesn't appear to be uncommon. It doesn't happen regularly. It's happened 3 or 4 times in 2,000 miles, and the circumstances are always very similar. If you set off in the morning with the bike from cold, and if you then have to come to a halt about 5 minutes or so into the journey at a junction or traffic lights, then the engine will cut out as you pull in the clutch just before coming to a stop. This can be annoying if you're planning to roll through a junction rather than actually stop. It fires back up instantly on the button and then behaves normally for the rest of the ride. I'll get this looked at when it's next in for a service. Poor headlight. Most people seem to praise the headlight on the Tiger 900, but mine is poor, so I assume it's just poorly adjusted. I'll get this looked at when it's next in for a service. At night I find the dip beam doesn't illuminate much, and high beam doesn't seem to add much more light. Despite the poor performance, I find myself regularly getting flashed at night by oncoming vehicles, so I assume the headlight is just directing its light in the wrong direction. So that's about it when it comes to faults with the bike. So let's move on to the positives about the bike. It's a comfortable place to be. It has a good riding position with reasonably comfortable seat, good leg room, fairly wide bars. The standard screen does a decent job of protecting me from wind blast. I'm about 6 feet tall. The Rally Pro also comes very well equipped with cruise control, heated grips, heated seat, rider and passenger seats, and a quick shifter, all of which work very well and add to the comfort. The heated grips could be hotter, but they're fine in reality, particularly when combined with the standard handguards, which keep the wind chill off the front of your hands. Ride and handling. It's the rally version, so it's tall with squidgy long travel suspension and a narrow 21-inch front wheel, so it's no sports bike, that's for sure. However, I find the handling's absolutely fine. As standard, it comes with Bridgestone A41 tyres, which are very road biased and offer plenty of grip. It corners as quickly as I need it to and holds its line without any issues. The big plus is the ride quality. It is superb and just absorbs almost all road imperfections. There's no need to fear potholes on the Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Performance. While 94 horsepower and 64 pounds-foot of torque don't sound huge, the reality is that on the road the bike's as quick as I need. I never find myself wishing I had another 30 horsepower. It'll accelerate rapidly up to 3-figure speeds and makes quick overtakes with ease. Fuel consumption averages in the high 50s miles per UK gallon, which I'm quite happy with. I've seen over 60 on a decent steady run. Quality overall is excellent. Everything seems made to a very high standard, nothing looks cheap, and everything seems very well finished. Even the switchgear is backlit, which is a real bonus at night. The Rally Pro version of the 900 Tiger comes very well equipped as standard. It has Bluetooth with on-screen turn-by-turn navigation, heated grips and seats, cruise control, quick shifter, tyre pressure monitoring, hand guards, engine crash guards. The only accessories I added to the bike was luggage. I bought the Triumph Trekker panniers, which are the Givi Trekker panniers in reality. Plus I had the rear sliding rack fitted. This means that either of the panniers can also be fitted as a top box, which is very useful if you only need to take one box rather than both of them. They're hard plastic boxes which are very easy to fit and remove, plus when fitted they're locked to the bike as well as having lockable lids, which all works using the bike's ignition key, which is extremely convenient. So, overall, 15 months and 2,000 miles in. I'm very pleased with the Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Like most, if not all bikes, it's not perfect, but I enjoy it every time I ride it. It's fun for a short ride, or it's quite capable of munching big miles. Triumph have made some worthwhile upgrades to the 2024 version of the Tiger. Notably, it now has the TFT screen from the Tiger 1200, which is a definite improvement on the version that mine has. The 2024 Tiger also has an extra 12 horsepower, up from 94 to 106, it's always worthwhile having more power, but there's no significant increase in the torque figures. They've also made an effort to deal with the vibrations, plus it has some minor but worthwhile styling tweaks as well. I'd be interested in trying one, but I don't think it offers enough to tempt me to upgrade at this point. So that's about it for my update on 15 months living with the Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye for now.